Hello students, this is Savita Pawar. Welcome to my channel Get the Math. As per the thumbnail, we are going to see the solutions of exercise 8.2 or 8b of lesson 8 trigonometry of CBSE 10th board syllabus. The weightage of this section is 12 marks, which includes sums on trigonometry and word problems on height and distance. In the I link above, I have shared the video of trigonometry to introduction to trigonometry, wherein I have explained in detail all the formulas of trigonometry and how to find the values of the trigonometric table, functions of the trigonometric table for particular angle theta. So I have also shown the trick, easy trick, so that you can remember easily the values of the functions. So this is the trigonometric table. Here I have written the functions and these are the angles theta, that is 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. So these are the values of sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. So as you know, cosec is inverse of sine, sec is inverse of cos and cot is inverse of tan. So here if you know the value of sine, all the other values of all the functions, other 5 functions, you can write it easily. Okay, so let us see that easy trick, though I have explained in the introductory video. So I am explaining here also, that is how to find the value of sine theta with your left hand palm. This is an easy trick. So consider this as your left hand palm. Now from thumb finger to the pinky finger, consider the fingers as 0 degree as the thumb, 30 degrees as the index finger, then 45 degrees as the middle finger, 60 degrees as the ring finger and 90 degrees as the pinky finger. For sine, under root of number of fingers towards the thumb divided by 2. If you remember this formula, you will get all these values. So if you fold this thumb, now number of fingers towards the thumb for sine of 0, then there are no number of fingers. If you fold this thumb, there are no fingers towards the thumb. Therefore, it will be 0 by 2. So answer is 0. For sine 30, if you fold this index finger, that is 30, then there are number of fingers towards the thumb is 1 here. So 1 by 2 is the value of sine 30. For sine 45, so if you fold the middle finger here, there are 2 fingers left towards the thumb. So it will be root 2 by 2, and how to solve it to get this 1 by root 2 that I have shown in the introductory video. That is sine of 45 will be 1 by root 2. Then sine of 60, so if you fold this ring finger, so there are 3 fingers left towards the thumb. So root 3 by 2 is the value of sine of 60. And sine of 90, so if you fold this pinky finger, there are 4 fingers left towards the thumb. So under root of 4 by 2, under root of 4 is 2 by 2, that is 1 answer. So this is the value of sine for various thetas. And if you know the value of sine, you can find all the values of cos, all the values of remaining functions. So this is for cos. You can do this way also for cos. So if you consider the same left hand palm, and now from pinky finger towards the thumb, if you consider the values of theta as pinky finger as 0, ring finger as 30, middle finger as 45, index finger as 60 and thumb as 90. So in the same way as for the sine you have done, you can find the values for cos too. Now let us start with our exercise 8.2 here. Evaluate the following: sine 60 cos 30 plus sine 30 cos 60. There is no sign between these two functions, that means it is multiplication. So from the table you have to write the values of these functions. So sine 60 means it is root 3 by 2. You can see into the table. Multiply by cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Sine 30 is 1 by 2 and cos 60 is 1 by 2. Now root 3 by 2 and multiply by root 3 by 2 is 3 by 4, plus this is also 1 by 4. So take the LCM and solve it. This will be 4 by 4. So your answer is 1 here. In this case, 2 tan square 45 plus cos square 30 minus sine square 60. So it is 2 tan square 45 is 1 square plus cos of 30 is root 3 by 2. It's square, and sine of 60 value is also root 3 by 2 from the table, and it's square. Now solve it. So 2 1 is 2 plus 3 by 4 minus 3 by 4. Now this 3 by 4 will get cancelled here. So your answer is 2. Okay. Now the third question here, cos of 45. Value of cos of 45 is 1 by root 2. Then sec of 30. So sec of 30 is 2 by root 3. And cosec of 30 value is 2 here. Now take the LCM of the denominator. Numerator let it be as it is. Okay. So take the LCM. So it will be 2 plus 2 root 3 by root 3. Okay. Now take its inverse. So 1 by root 2 multiply by root 3 upon 2 plus 2 root 3. Okay. Now multiply this one. This will be root 3 upon multiply this root 2 for each of the term here. So it will be 2 root 2 plus 2 root 6. Root can multiply. So root 6. Now you have to rationalize this denominator. So this will be here root 3 upon 2 root 2 plus 2 root 6. Since this is addition here, you have to multiply to the numerator and denominator by its opposite sign, that is negative. So it is minus 2 root 6. And here also 2 root 2 minus 2 root 6. For rationalizing, you have to do this way. Now multiply this numerator. So this will be here 2 root 6 minus 2 root 18 upon, this is a plus b, a minus b. So it will be 2 root 2 square minus 2 root 6 square. Now from the numerator, okay, write its square now first. 2 root 6 minus 2 root 18 upon, now this square will be, this square is 4 and root 2 is, square is 2. So 4 2 is 8 minus, this is 4 and 6. So 4 6 is 24. Okay. So this will be now I am taking this term first here. So and minus sign also common. So minus 2, this will be 3 root 2 minus root 6 upon minus 16 here, and this is minus 2 and 16 will get cancelled here. So you will have 3 root 2 minus root 6 upon 8. 2 1s are 2 8s are 16. Okay. Minus minus will get cancelled and 2 1s are 2 8s are 16. So this way you have to do the sum. Now you may be get confused here how this root 2 has come. So this will be 9 2s are 18. Okay. 9 2s are 18 means you can take out root common. This is root 18 means root of 9 into 2, that will be 3 root 2. So this is how 3 root 2 and this is root 6. Okay. And take minus 2 common. So we have interchanged the places of these terms. Now fourth question, sine of 30 plus tan of 45 minus cosec of 60 upon sec of 30 plus cos 60 plus cot 45. So sine 30 is 1 by 2, tan 45 is 1, cosec 60 is 2 by root 3, sec 30 is 2 by root 3, cos 60 is 1 by 2, cot 45 is 1. Take the LCM of denominator and numerator, it will be 2 root 3. And multiply each of the term by 2 root 3 to the numerator and denominator. So you will get this expression and the denominator of both this numerator and denominator will get cancelled. Then you have to, so this will be, these are the like terms. So 2 plus 1 will be 3. Here also 2 plus 1 will be 3. So 3 root 3 minus 4 upon 3 root 3 plus 4. Again you have to rationalize. So see the sign of the denominator, it is plus. You have to multiply with minus here, minus term here. Now this will be a plus b, a minus b, and these both are minus terms, so it will be whole square. So write the expansion of the whole square. Okay, I will write it here now. This will be 3 root 3 minus 4 and the whole square upon, this will be 3 root 3 the whole square minus 4 the whole square. Okay. After this, you have to write the expansion of a minus b the whole square for this numerator, and this is a square minus b square, that will be 27 minus 16. Solve it and you will get this answer. So this is your answer. Question 5th here. 5 cos 60 cos square 60 plus 4 sec square 30 minus tan square 45 upon sin square 30 plus cos square 30. So let us write the values. This is 5 cos of 60 is 1 by 2 and its square, plus 4 sec of 30 is 2 by root 3 and its square, minus tan 45 is 1 its square, then sin of 30 is 1 by 2 its square, plus cos of 30 is root 3 by 2 its square. So this will be 5 by 4 plus 16 by 3 minus 1. This is 2 2s are 4 and 4 4s is 16. Denominator will be 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4. Okay. So here take the LCM of the numerator, it will be 12, and multiply each of the term with 12 here. You will get 15 plus 64 minus 12, the whole divided by 12, and in the denominator the LCM is 4 here, so it will be 4 upon 4. The denominator will get cancelled, 4 will get cancelled here, and you will have the answer as 67 by 12. That's the answer. Question 2 here is, choose the correct option and justify your choice. Okay, so choose the correct questions are there, but you have to solve as it is a type of sums only. So 2 tan 30 upon 1 plus tan square 30. So 2 plus, not plus, it is 2 multiplied by tan 30 value is 1 by root 3, 1 plus 1 by root 3 the square. So it will be 2 by root 3 upon 1 plus 1 by 3. If you take this square, it will be 1 by 3. Take the LCM, 2 by root 3, 3 plus 1 by 3. So this will be 2 by 3. This will be 2 by root 3. And if you take its inverse here, it will be 3 by 4. Now if you do the cancellation here, it will be 2 1s are 2 2s are 4. So it will be 3 by 2 root 3. Okay. Now you have to rationalize this root from the denominator. So multiply the numerator and denominator by root 3. Rationalization you have studied in your 9th standard. So this will be 3 root 3 upon 2 into 3. Now here 3 will get cancelled. So the answer is root 3 by 2, which is sin 60 value. So here A option is the correct option. That is sin of 60. Similarly, 1 minus tan square 45 upon 1 plus tan square 45. Tan of 45 is 1. So if you solve this, you will get the answer as 0. Sin 2a equal to 2 sin a. So let us put value of 0 here first. So 2 0, sin of 2 into 0 and 2 sin of 0. So 2 into 0 is 0. So sin of 0 is 0 here, and here also sin of 0 is 0 multiplied by 2, that will be 0. So 0 is the correct option. In this case here, 2 tan 30 upon 1 minus tan square 30. Just now we have solved above. So this is 2 into 1 by root 3 upon 1 minus 1 by root 3. So if you solve the same way that we have done above, you will get it. The answer will be root 3. So this is tan 60 is the correct value. Question 3 here is, tan of a plus b equal to root 3 and tan of a minus b equal to 1 by root 3, where a plus b is between 0 and 90 and equal to 90, and a is greater than b. You have to find the value of a and b. So write this equation, tan of a plus b equal to root 3. Root 3 is the value of tan of 60 in terms of tan here. Why you are writing tan? Because this is tan on the other side. So you have to write the value for tan only. So from this side now, tan will get cancelled. So you will have a plus b equal to 60. That is equation number 1. Similarly, for the second part, tan of a minus b equal to 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 means tan of 30. So cut the tan from both the sides. So a minus b equal to 30. That is equation number 2. Now adding equation 1 and 2, you will get the value of the variables a and b. So a plus b equal to 60 and a minus b is 30. You will cancel b here. So 2a equal to 90. So a is 45. Now substituting value of a of 45 in any of the equation, either 1 or 2. I am considering 1 here. So in place of a, I am writing 45 plus b equal to 60. So value of b becomes 15. So these are the values of a and b. State whether it is true or false and justify your answer. So sin a plus b equal to sin a plus sin b. That is false. Why? Because if the value of a is 30 and value of b is 60 here. So if you add this, you will get 90. So sin of 90 is 1. And on this side, it is sin a, that is sin 30 plus sin 60. So sin 30 is 1 by 2 and sin 60 is root 3 by 2. If you add this, you get the value as 1 plus root 3 by 2. So LH is 1 and RH is 1 plus root 3 by 2. That is not equal, so it is false. The value of sin theta increases as theta increases. Yes, that is true. So as we go from 0 to 90, so it is, value is increasing from 0 to 1. So it is true. Value of cos increases as theta increases. That is false. As in cos, from 0 to 90, if you move, the value goes on decreasing from 1 to 0. So it is false. Sin theta equal to cos theta for all the values of theta. No, that is false. It is only equal to when sin of 45, when theta is 45. So sin of 45 is equal to cos of 45, that is 1 by root 2. But for other values, it is not equal. As in the case, sin of 30 is 1 by 2 and cos of 30 is root 3 by 2. So it is not equal for all the values. It is only equal for sin of 45, that is when theta is 45. So it is false. Cot of a is not defined for a equal to 0. So yes, it is true. Like a equal to 0, so cot of a means 1 upon tan a. So tan a, in the place of a, if you put 0 here, so tan 0 is 0. So cot of a is 1 upon tan of 0, that is 1 upon 0. So it is not defined. So therefore the statement is true. So this was the last question of exercise 8b. If you have any query, drop it in the comment box. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. Get the math.